Hello, I'm Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Civilization 5 as the Inca. So our goal for today is to start all the cities that we still want to get. There'll be one somewhere in this area, then we want definitely one here and another on this hill. And I think actually 3 should be all that we need, but we are currently working on the Great Library in our capital, so that delays our settlers, and also our happiness might be a bit of a problem. So we'll probably need 2 episodes to start all these cities, and then we'll probably sit back for a while and have to work on the happiness, because I'm pretty sure once we start all these cities, we will drop in the red numbers, and it will take a while to come back. We'll have to work on our infrastructure, we'll have to improve all the luxuries. So this is like the opposite of the previous Let's Play, where we started a few cities and had to go to war immediately just to get more room to expand. Here we have more than enough, and it's actually our happiness that will hold us back and that we will somehow have to work on. Let me check our social policies. So we need what? We need 2 more settlers that we have to train. And that will be all. 1, 2. How much money do we have? Well, we can't rely on money because we bought all the units. So now we are not getting any gold, basically. I'm thinking about, or I was thinking about buying some workers. We definitely could use some more. But if we want to get more workers, we'll have to train them. Okay, we can think about that later. For now, we want those settlers. Then we can decide how we get those workers. Okay, so I think we can end the turn. And by the way, if you check at the end of the previous episode, and the timers, the good example are the timers in our capital, and compare it to what we see now, they're completely off. I don't know why, but when I end the turn, it should again line up properly. So the Great Library next turn should be 14 turns away from completion. It scared me a little bit when I saw 18 turns again, but it should be fine. And I don't know why the game is doing this, but it seems when you end the turn, everything just corrects itself. Okay, next turn. There we go, down to 15. And now when our new turn starts, it will go down to 14. And basically all the timers, I think, changed. But they changed to what they should be, so everything is fine. Okay, down here. Let's try to get the camp before Monty can steal it away. And make sure that we have a garrison in all cities. Now, what are we doing here? Am I trying to build a road this way? Probably. What are you doing? Building a road. Probably have to finish some of these roads to at least get connection to one of these cities, so that we can move units faster. Probably here, because there are no hills, and the road will speed up the movement. Where are hills? You actually don't need roads, because we are, I think, moving faster on hills than we'll be moving on the roads, or it's the same speed. Okay, you can move south. And you can move south as well, heal inside a friendly territory. And then we'll probably move everything to our southern border. Get ready for Monty. I'm still convinced that he will attack soon. What is this? An unknown save started, what, Earth Mother? Okay, good for them. And Monte entered Classical Era. How are we doing? 43 turns away from religion. That looks okay. It's not guaranteed religion, but I think we have a good chance. But yeah, other than that, not doing that well. We need the happiness somewhere. Isabella entered Classical Era. There is Animal Husbandry. Let's see, did we get anything interesting? Holy crap, I just noticed the sheep around here. There are horses, there are more horses. Seems that we don't have anything inside our current territory, but around it there we have more horses that's in range, more horses here. We'll have to start the city on the sheep. And there was a question in comments why, or about like how I'm picking starting locations for my cities, and I am intentionally trying to avoid settling on any resources. This doesn't have any like logical reason. It's just I don't like doing it, and sometimes I pick worst city location just to avoid settling on the resource. Even the resource like sheep or I don't know wheat. These really resources that are not important and it's just me. This is there is no reason. I just for some reason since like Civ 1, I hated settling on resources. So that's the explanation. But of course, if there is no other choices, for example here, this is by far the best location that we can find in this area, then I'm going to settle on the resource. Okay, how are we doing here? Oh, Monte has Spearman, and it seems that he has quite a few. Let's get out of here. We can have one slinger sitting on the hill. He should be safe there. And I think we can send a slinger on this hill. I mean mountain. And then we have what? We have these two. How many do we have? There are still two more. So you'll go this way. And then we have to decide what we're gonna do about this guy. Okay, border growth, nothing important there. And now we are finally getting money from border growth, so that could allow us to get at least one more worker. Next. You want to peace out? Sure. Didn't want to fight her anyway. And there's another road that we want to start working on. And there we go. -1 happiness. We'll work this tile for a while, even though I don't want to grow this quickly. When our border grows, hopefully we get like the gems. And I'll switch to that, slow down the growth later. Or we can just try to keep growing and hope that we can handle it and get the happiness. Let me check luxuries. We can get a marble. We have, of course, gems. We have coral. We will have the copper at some point, and we have the crab. So this is potentially like +10 happiness at this stage of the game, and we might be able to trade away, let's say, 1 gem for something else. So we could be looking potentially at like 12 happiness from luxuries. That's not bad. We probably can afford to grow a little bit more. Okay, here I want get production rather than just food. You can sit here. Yeah, that's not what I wanted, but that's fine. So, oh, hey, Cordoba. This is fine, I think. It will cause border friction, of course, but we have the location we wanted. There are no luxuries on this side that we really care about, or even any territory on this side I would care about. What I'm a bit nervous about is that Isabella will just cross the sea and start the city, most likely on the hill. And I don't have the money to buy these 2 tiles to prevent that from happening. And even if I did that, she could still start the city here, so it's not worth doing. Problem if she does that, she then would have access inland easily, and we could see like a Spanish city here, and that would be quite frustrating. And it would be a good city. Let's see, city here would be horses, gems, triple sheep if it grew its borders fast enough. It would potentially have the bananas, it would have the copper. So I think this is a very tempting location for every AI. I have a feeling we will have to go to war because there will be settlers heading this way. Some wars that we probably don't want, but will have to start. Okay, 45, 45, 45. You guys can sit here. More roads. And keep going. Next. 45. As long as for Scrivener's office. We could do that. This 37 happiness. I mean, a happiness 37 influence. Exchange for what? Well, 12 turns worth of production into a building that we don't want to build right now. Is it worth it? Plus the Golden Age points. Maybe once we are done with all those settlers. Probably not. We don't want to delay the development of our capital. Thinking if I want to finish this road right now. How are we doing? Yeah, we are getting unhappiness from isolation. I probably can't do this yet. I have to most likely improve at least like 2 tiles with diamond and start working them to get the gold. And then we can afford to start completing those roads. So let's send this guy here. He'll help with the road. And just keep working. Go. Where's this? More people. Well, we can lock this tile. Because that will be a farm soon. How are we doing here? 14 turns, 11 turns. Let's lock the hill for now. Because the farm will compensate for the loss of the food, and once we get the horses, we'll probably log that. And you are healthy. Don't have any more mountains, but I think this tile will be safe. You can always jump on the other side if we have to do that. Go. Work has begun on what council and monument? There's border growth. 7 turns. I'll actually work. Well, I mean, wait for the next citizen, then we log the horses. But I think we want to send this guy back and improve the tile. And try to get gold by selling horses. We have what? We have 2. Oh, you won't be able to reach this unless we start the city in the middle, and I'm not sure I want to do that. Because I'll have most of the resources covered from the cities around. So we could maybe leave the middle empty and just close the border for others so that they can't get there. Let's see. 6, 8 horses potentially. And because we'll be heavily relying on our slingers, we can sell at least 6. Yeah, let's try to get that. We need to get gold basically anywhere we can. For a while, gold will be a problem. Okay, you're done with the farm. How are we doing here? Let's actually start working. Oh, we can't work on the mine yet. Okay, we'll just work on another farm then. And once we get the horses, we will work on them. And there we go. Luxury bonus happiness increased. Yeah, I expected that because we are growing pretty quickly. So the value of the luxuries will also go up. Someone entered classical era, and there is a jaguar. And there is another jaguar. Okay, next turn Monty declares war. Moving. Let's see, is he gonna do it? Yep, as expected. But now when we have all these slingers and we have mountains where they are pretty much invincible, of course Monty can send range units, but I'm pretty sure he is very melee heavy, since his unique unit is melee and the AI love spamming unique units. We shouldn't have problems with this. We can handle his jaguars. Our cities are very difficult to attack. So it may take a while to kill those jaguars, but I don't think they really can get anywhere. And yeah, we are going pretty quickly here. How long? 5 more turns. What are the options? One of these 2 tiles. Yeah, I really want those gems. Is it safe to move? It is. 45. And let's see. As I said, it will take a while. Especially when they are sitting in the forest. That's okay. It's experience. And they really can't do too much damage. You just have to be careful that they don't get to our workers somehow. Go. This one is running away, and look at that. Okay, well, we expected that as well. Fortify. How are we doing here? 7 turns for the peace treaty to end. I'm thinking when we end the war with Monty, we will just attack Spain again and just raise the city. Then we end the war. When the war ends, Spain settles this area again, and we'll probably have to like raise it multiple times, but at least it will be slowing them down. Okay. Let's look what is worth working. Thinking if we get the Great Library, actually get fishing. Because that will be the easiest way how to get luxuries. And there's something I didn't realize earlier, that we want to get masonry to get terrace farms. I think I still want to rush philosophy and go for the oracle. There's the important part that says reduces illiteracy in all cities. And we are actually fine when it comes to food. Can live without terrace farms for a while. Have to decide if we can handle wars without walls. Can get fishing. Construction, of course, is safer. Fishing is more greedy, but would allow us to like stabilize faster. I think I'll actually skip construction. Go fishing from Great Library if we get it. Try to rush Oracle. Okay, next. Roman Forum has been built. Roman Forum? Wait. Where is Roman Forum? Roman Forum is all the way here. So someone had to enter classical era with mathematics. I don't believe that there is anyone on the map who has 2 tags in classical era. Okay, so philosophy still should be fine. Everyone should be very far away from that. Oh, and we found stone. There is some stone. Oh, I like that. We'll log that right away. And found some more stone here. And did we really find stone in a marsh? Marsh, grassland, river. That's odd. I mean, marsh, grassland, river is not odd. What is odd is that there is a stone in the marsh. Well, I'll take it. And now we can unlock the horse and still grow in 3 turns. Okay, good. Can we get another slinger into position somewhere to attack? Nope. Okay, whatever. What I could do... Oh, hey. I still can do that. Move forward, attack, move back. So, we want to grab fishing for free. That means we go military theory into mathematics. And then philosophy. This is really greedy. I hope we don't get punished for that. Go. Most industrious people. How can Monty be most industrious? That's a huge difference. Does he still have 1 city? Okay, he only has 1 city, so that means he probably has some pretty amazing production tiles around his capital. And that'll be the reason. Okay, let's switch to accuracy. Can we speed up the Great Library? Probably not. Nope. Okay. I think if I should build a mine, because we are working some of these hills, but in a few turns we'll get the settler. Probably don't have the time to finish the mine. So once we get a settler, I want to start moving and working on these gems. Okay, we'll just invest a few turns into the road. 2 turns away from Great Library. Okay, I'm getting nervous. So far, so good. And here are the horses. Oh, let's leave the farm. Come on. Are you kidding me? And with 10 hit points, still not guaranteed even if I get 2 more attacks. That I could get. But even with 2 more attacks, he may not die. Actually, wait. Nope. I have to try it. Let's see. It was 4 damage. Okay, never mind. Actually, this guy has the most experienced one with double barrage. This actually might work. There we go. Yeah, this is what I wanted to mention. Now, with so many attacks, getting great generals should be pretty easy. Let's send him... That's a good question. We want to send him this way and have him in the city. Excuse me. I think I can move this guy, because this tile should be safe. Okay, next. Please, please, give me great library. There we go. How much money do we have? 143. 143 should be enough for workboat. Oh yeah, let's just go for it. King. More promotions. Got cattle. And oh, we didn't get those gems. Well, that is unfortunate. Just log the tile next turn when we get another citizen. Might be able to kill the jaguar. No. Forty-five. 45, 45. Okay, 130. Can we afford to buy the workboat? Minus 3 gold per turn. Yeah, it should be fine. Next. Next turn we'll be able to kill the archer. Could attack him once again this turn if I really wanted to, but probably don't have the damage to kill him, so let's just wait. I hope there are no barbarian galleys around here, because losing the workboat would be a disaster. And coral is production and faith. I so rarely get coral that I didn't even know it's production and faith. I kind of expected more gold. Well, if I knew that, I'd probably go for the crab. That should give extra gold. Oh well, next time I know. He's still here. Oh, there's another one. Great. This should be safe. We'll get the first market, so that should help a little bit. Go. Okay, great. Biblos is now a Spanish ally. And how the hell are they angry suddenly? Oh, because yeah, we lost the influence when the Great Diplomat finished the mission. I didn't expect the Great Diplomat to show up this quickly. That probably means it was Spain who finished the Roman Forum, right? Built by Isabella, yep. That gives a free Great Diplomat. Okay. Treaty expired. This sucks. You know what? Let's move a slinger back. Parents. We'll need the garrison in this city, and the city will be up in like 5 turns, so it's about time that we start moving the garrison back. And we will need the garrison because there is potentially an enemy city-state if we end up fighting Isabella again, and we will end up fighting her at some point. Okay, there is the market. What do we want next? How many people do we have? 5. I think if I want the library, even go for a quick worker. Probably don't want the caravan yet. We don't have any international trade routes, so we won't be able, or we won't be getting gold there. I'm pretty sure we'll end up fighting Isabella soon, so sending a caravan to her would mean just losing the caravan. Same with Monty. Let me see, how many workers do we need? 1, 2. How many do we have? Let's check that first. We have 3, 4, and we'll have 1, 2, 3. We'll have like 8 cities. So at least 4 more workers. Twelve turns. I will probably have to build 1 worker, or train 1 worker in every city. Let's start with that. Then we go for well and library. There's no way I'd be able to steal enough workers in this game. 45, 45. Next. I'm working on, by the way. Market, market, worker. And we have a market queued up here after the council. Okay, good. Declaration of friendship. Yeah, definitely need some friends. Do you have money? Do you have any interesting luxuries for me? Nope. How much do you want for your luxuries? A lot. But he has 10 gold per turn, which is decent, so we could make him our source of money. $45. Do you have embarkation? You do. Next. Isabella is a threat to stability of this world. Yeah, I agree with that, but I don't want to fight Isabella and Monty at the same time, so I think I'll pass. Maybe I can wait for him to declare on Isabella, and then try to make him pay me for the declaration. That would probably work. Okay, 44. How far away are we from religion? 18 turns. It's military theory. We have the damage. Kill him. And this was a mistake. Okay, I give you a second, guys, if you also realize what I just did. You're 4 turns away from Imperium. I just lost 60 culture and 60 science. That was definitely worth waiting. Okay, never mind. This whole episode, every turn I'm checking, like, or at least I'm trying to check everything, make sure that I don't miss something, and in the end I make such a stupid mistake. What do we want to build? This close to religion, we don't care about shrine, or we don't want to build shrine first. So go monument. Probably still monument into shrine, into council, market, well, barracks. And 4 turns away, 3 turns away. Yeah, I think I'll make a cut here. In the next episode, we get the 2 remaining cities that we still want. How are we doing happiness-wise? Not too bad. So we'll get most likely religion in the next episode, so it's time to start thinking about beliefs. I think thrift is always a good idea in this situation. That's one option. And I really like inspiration. So I think I'll pick one of those two. And then we have the founder belief, or how it's called. That's a good question. Now, if you guys have any idea what we should do here, or what you would do here, let me know. And yeah, I'll be looking forward to your comments. As usual, I hope that you like this episode. I hope that you're gonna join me for the next one again. And until then, have a good time. Bye bye.